A lot of people have been talking about the return of cursive to Texas classrooms next school year, but it turns out cursive can do a lot more than make a thank you note look classy. Let's connect the dots. Researchers have discovered writing in cursive can help kids with dyslexia. Dyslexia is basically a language processing disorder. It can cause problems with reading, writing, spelling, and even speaking. So how does cursive help? According to the experts, kids with dyslexia have trouble reading because their brains have a tough time associating sounds and letter combinations. But cursive, with its eye-hand coordination and mental concentration, helps decode that process. A reminder that we might not want to be so quick to write off the old-school ways. Connecting the dots, I'm Rekha Muttaraj for H-Town Rush.